Obviously, you had the connection with Virgil van Dijk. He said that you helped him a lot at Celtic and that you're one of the best captains he ever played for. It's a decent compliment. Where does he rank in your all-time centre-backs?
Virgil is in the best centre-half I played with. He was up in Scotland and he played at 70%. Yeah. He cruised it, and I mean it was ridiculous. We left him 1-on-1 at the back, and Brendan was there and Lenny was there, and we just left him to deal with. Sorry, it was Lenny. We just left him to deal with whoever it was, and it was amazing because he would beat them to the ball. He's stronger than them. He's brilliant on the ball as well, driving forward. And we had the luxury. He would run through half the team. He'd hit free kicks. He was scoring free kicks, and we were like, just signed this guy for £3 million. But when Lenny first signed him, he came over from Holland and we played Champions League qualifier away in Kazakhstan or somewhere, and it was his first game. And Virg, he didn't play that well. Didn't play in the next game, but then from then he just got himself better, fitter, stronger, quicker. And you can see why he's probably the best centre half in the Premier League. Not a lot of people run him. Not a lot of people beat him 1v1s. He's good in the air. He can hold a high line as well. He's got everything you want as a centre half.
Credit to Southampton. They were the team.
£12 million.
We all looked, and you all discredited. To be fair, the Scottish League.
I think it's because he had no one. No.
Exactly. That was a stroll in it. I never saw him. He's a centre back. He never headed the ball.
Yeah, he didn't have to. He just brought it down his chest and played. And
he just played. He found it too easy, and they took the plunge, and then they get the big bucks off Liverpool. So credit to Southampton.
Yeah, very much. I think that's such a good compliment. The best captain he's ever played for.
That was probably when he was at Celtic.
Yeah.
He's left. He's had a few others.
Who were you closest with over them 6 years?
The good relationship with Scott Brown.
Yeah,
I'm going well with him. He was a good guy. See, you obviously know him. He's got that persona, that stare, that skinhead, that madman sort of persona. But I remember we went to Australia one pre-season and
Australia.
We used to go to Australia pre-season. We went once, 3 weeks, and we played golf. So we were playing golf, but on the way to the golf, the guys like in the car, like in the bus, like look out for the kangaroos, right? And we're thinking, nah, no kangaroos, and he's at it, not half listening to him. First tee, Bruni's went to the rough, right? I've went 400 yards down the middle into the wind, usual, and I've looked in at the side, and Bruni's in at the side looking for his ball. Sure enough, there's like a family of kangaroos, right? Just like kind of in about there. So Bruni being Bruni's kind of went up to one of them. And I remember the guy saying on the bus, like, they're back onto their tail and they'll get all that, right? So I'm like, aye, right, whatever. Sure enough, Bruni's went out of this kangaroo, right? And it's backed onto his tail and it's like that. So I'm like, am I seeing things like watching Bruni in this rough? So anyway, we played around the golf. So I think this sums up the difference between me and Bruni. So we played Perth Glory about 4 days later. And he shaves his full body before the games. He's got that stare in the tunnel, and I'm about 3 behind him, waiting to get the tunnel to play a pre-season game, right? And I'm looking at the back of his head. He's probably laser focused just on the game, and I'm looking going, I can't be sparring the fucking kangaroo 4 days ago. He just stood there, straight face, just looking at the tunnel. He's a fucking...
It's up on its tail. It's on its tail all now.
Aye.
We're in bother.
I was getting one of them. The two of them were like kind of... He's like, there's a picture of it, because I've told this story somewhere before, and I've been sent the picture of it, so I'll find the picture. But it's not actually they two sparring, but it's just Bruni in the distance with kangaroos running about there.
Do you think the role of captain has diminished over the years?
I don't think so, because I work with Scott Brown. For instance, you know how players can mould a squad. We've got to play England. We had to work at the fitness of the players. How do we work at the fitness? Because we're all at different levels here. So we had this programme planned. And then Scott Brown seen us setting out this running. The first group was probably about 8 players who were going to do a really hard session, then a bit of session. So Scott Brown says, what are you doing? It's hard running, da-da-da. You have a day off. No, I'm the captain. So he goes across, and as he's walking across Snodgrass, what's he doing? I says, he's joining in. Right, I'm joining in. The time we're about to start, the whole squad were got to do the full session. And they decided that if they're doing it, we're doing it. Mm. So that's the power of a great captain. And that's the power of a great man. You know, and that's what he is. He's not the most talented footballers, but he's a great man, great captain, and a great drive.
Next photo, my personal favourite of the batch, Scott.
That's his mine as well.
The birth of the Bruni.
That was my mate.
So Fraser Force has been sent off. Left foot from outside the box, that's a collector's item. 2-2. Give us some context around this.
All the lads were saying I need to shoot more in training.
Oh, yeah?
No, they weren't. We went down 10 men, goal behind, and we've managed to dig deep. And Lenny's the manager at the time, coming in at half time, and we're thinking, oh no, what we're going to do here. Made the sub, changed a few players about. Second half we came out and we've dictated play with 10 men, and we're thinking, we've got this. And somehow Mark Wilson's got the ball right wing. Don't know what Mark Wilson was doing right wing at the time when he was the right back and we're down to 10 men. He's managed to cut the ball back to me. I've taken a good touch with my right foot and thinking, I should really hit this, and I've just went for it, and lucky enough for me it went in the back of the net, and that man was standing right in front of me, because we had a running battle for about 2 years, I think it was. And
Did you enjoy it? That
I
running
loved
battle?
that running
Did it
battle.
supercharge it?
Yeah, it was. It's part and parcel of football, that battle. You play against somebody, you want to get the better of them, and a lot of the time I got the better of him, and sometimes he would maybe say he got the better of me, but that day I definitely got the better of him.
And was your initial thought when you scored the goal, where is El Hadji?
No, I kind of got more shocked than anything, and I've kind of just turned around. Gary Hooper and Joe Ledley are starting to run towards me, and your man was in front of me, and I just stood up and showed him who was boss.
Was there any other ex-Rangers players from that period that you really enjoyed playing against?
He was the main one. I played against my mate Kevin Thompson
Yeah.
quite a lot at the time, and it was always hard playing against mates because the two of us were centre mid together. But this game I ended up playing right mid for some reason because we went down to 10 men. Joan, I think it was maybe Key in the middle of the park, and I went out to the right hand side, so it's kind of different there. But it was always hard playing against one of your mates that you've grown up and you know how he plays, and you know what he likes to do and what he knows what you like to do as well.
Yeah, very different relationship with him. Obviously still good friends off the pitch
Yeah,
now,
still
aren't
great friends.
He asks, was there a post-match drink between the managers when Scott's Fleetwood Town side took on Joy Barton's Bristol Rovers?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, right? It was brilliant, right? Because everyone was making it up to this big, massive thing, right? And Joy couldn't be any nicer.
Oh, was it?
It was brilliant.
Aye.
It was really, really good. The two of us, tell you a story, the two of us ended up sitting in we went to his room, and afterwards we're all sitting in there, me, Whits and all the other ones as well, his coaching staff, and obviously our chairman. We got a late result, we scored 2-2 away from home, and I think Rooney scored in the 97th minute, right? It was supposed to be 5 minutes added time. Joey gets sent off and he's walking around, and Rooney scores a header, right? So we're all celebrating in his room afterwards, and our chairman's like knocked on his door. Obviously sacked Joey, right? So like, I was like, oh, what way is this going to go?
Aye.
And Joey's like, come on in, chairman, in you come. His assistant manager turned the lights off. I'm like, let's get him. And you should have heard him. He's like, oh, he's like panicking against the door. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was unbelievable. But no, he was actually brand new. Like, even after we played them at Fleetwood as well, like, we ended up sitting back for about 2 hours afterwards, chatting, having a beer and stuff like that. So no, it was actually good.
Do you think a lot of his bravado, it's like an act almost, like you can get him alone, he's actually just quite...
Bruno, you know yourself. That's common practice. A lot of, I mean, you created your own sort of image yourself. Ballers do it. We natural over another one.
You can be who you want for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Aye.
It is, you can be
Completely
a
different people off the pitch.
Aye.
But you play to win. You have to win, because see if you didn't win, you're not good enough to play in the jersey. You don't.